Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add 50 pounds to your bench press by the end of the year. Before I get into this topic, if you need coaching, check out the link down below. Coaching is what I do for a living. I would love to help you go from frustrated to maximizing muscle and strength. All right, so this video, I'm going to show you how to put yourself in the position to add 50 pounds to your bench press by the end of the year. Now, this is not a guarantee, obviously. I wouldn't be a foolish type of influencer, right, or YouTube fitness guru that would come on and claim this is a guarantee. But if you want to maximize your chances of adding 50 pounds to the bench press by the end of the year, you need to follow the information in this video. All right, so let's dive in. We have 5 steps. Now, step number 1, we're going to look at a 6-month bulk. Now, if you look at the calendar, there are over 7 months left in the year. So we are going to try to finish off the year with at least a 6-month bulk. Now, if you're feeling a little bit fluffy, there are 40 days and 6 months left in the calendar year. So you could still pull off a 6-month bulk. You have 40 days to defluff a little bit, and you could knock off 10 to maybe 12, 15 pounds of fat during that time. But I want you to be able to lock into a bulk for the rest of the year. I don't want you worrying at all about, hey, I'm getting too fluffy. We're not going to do an aggressive fat bulk here, but I want you ready to do a proper bulk. This will only help you build bench press strength. In my years of coaching, one thing I have found is that when a lifter is at maintenance level or has inconsistent calorie intake, the presses will be impacted more than anything. So if you want to maximize your pressing progress, you need to crush your calories. Now, we're not going to do a fat bulk here. We're going to do a classic massive iron style, slow and steady bulk. The goal is to add about 15 pounds over the coming 6 months, or about 2.5 pounds a month. This consistent calorie surplus will allow you to maximize your bench press progress. All right, step number 2, we're going to bench twice each week. Regardless of the split being used, we're going to find a way to bench press 2 times each week. If you're using frequency training, this is typically easy. If you're using a bro split or a body part split, you might want to consider adding in a second bench press exercise on your shoulder or delt day. Now, for workout A, or that's your primary bench day, I want you to use either of the following. You can pick whichever one you like, the bench press threes protocol or bench press DDP. And I'm going to explain these in just a moment. This will be your bread and butter work. Each of these 3-set protocols, you'll be pushing each set for as many reps as you can. You'll be pushing them to the limit, trying to get as much progress out of them as you can. All right, so the bench press threes protocol is pretty easy. You're going to do 3 sets. The first set, you're going to start with a weight that is about 85% of your 1 rep max. When you hit 7 or more reps, you're going to add 5 pounds to this top set. So that is your rep target. Step number 2, you're going to drop weight 10% from this, whatever this weight is, and you're going to perform it for maximum safe reps. And set number 3, you're going to drop weight another 10% and perform that set for maximum safe reps. Again, when that top set hits 7, you add 5 pounds to that top set and you adjust the weight on the back down sets. Now, the DDP is slightly different. You're going to do 3 sets, but each set is going to progress on its own pace. For the first set of the first workout, start with something you can perform about 8 reps with. So your first set is going to be about something you can perform about 8 reps with. Your second set, you're going to drop weight 10%, just like the threes protocol, and you're going to perform for max safe reps. Your third set, you're going to drop weight another 10% and perform for max safe reps. Now, each set advances on its own, unlike the threes protocol where you focus on a rep goal on the top set, and then when you hit it on the top set, you move up in weight. On the DDP protocol, each set advances on its own, so you have 3 challenging targets to try to hit each training day. For set number 1, when you hit 7 or more reps, you're going to add 5 pounds to the bar on that set next week and only that set. Set number 2, when you hit 10 or more reps, you're going to add 5 pounds of that set only on the upcoming week. And set number 3, when you hit 12 or more reps, you add 5 pounds to that set during the upcoming week. Now, your second primary bench day, and this could be on your shoulder day, if you're doing frequency training, it could be on your second upper body day, etc. We're going to use the bench 5, 10, 10, 20 protocol. This protocol has produced more progress than anything I've seen in the last 20 years, and that's not an exaggeration. This program works. I started doing it randomly many years ago when I worked at Muscle and Strength, and it just is fun and engaging, and it produces results. Now, you're going to start with a weight you can do about 20 reps with, okay? And that sounds like a pretty light weight, but we're going to do 4 total sets. The sets are going to use the same weight, so you're going to do 5 reps on the first set, 10 reps on the second set, 10 reps on the third set, and for the fourth set, you're going to perform maximum reps. When you hit 20 or more reps on that final set, you're going to move this weight up 5 pounds the next time. This sounds like an unusual way to train the bench press, and it is. But again, this program has produced more progress than any program I've seen in a long time, so please give it a try. If you want more information on this protocol, you can head over to the main page of this YouTube channel and search bench press or 5, 10, 10, 20. All right, step number 3, we're going to hammer your assistance work. We're going to bring up your shoulders. We're going to bring up your chest. We're going to bring up your back. All this upper body strength is going to help contribute to a bigger bench. Other than your main bench work, I want you to add in the following pressing and back variations on a weekly basis. I want you to add in a dumbbell bench variation, either flat or incline, at 3 sets of 10 reps. When that last set hits 12 reps, I want you to move the weight up for this protocol 5 pounds, or move to the next heavier set of dumbbells. I also want you to do a heavy chest or bench variation. This could be something like the plate-loaded press, the guillotine bench press, the barrel press, which is really easy to incorporate, or something like the Larson press. We're going to add in an assistance exercise that'll really work the chest or the bench press. Now, we also need to add in some overhead pressing. Let's not skimp on our overhead pressing. I want you to use both a dumbbell or a barbell variation, overhead variation each week. You could do a seated dumbbell overhead press, a seated dumbbell Arnold press. You could do a military press standing, a push press standing. You could do a seated pin press, a seated behind the neck press. I don't care. Just get in a dumbbell and barbell press variation each week and push them for progression. Finally, heavy back work. Don't undervalue the importance of getting your back strong. If your back's strong, it's only going to help your bench press. Your bench press is a horizontal press, and we also want to get the opposing movement pattern, the horizontal pull or row, as strong as you can. You also want to get the vertical pull strong as well, which are things like pull-ups and lat pull-downs. So make sure to incorporate a quality selection of back exercises and consider these movements: dumbbell row, T-bar row, pendlay row, seated cable row, pull-ups, and or lat pull-downs. Now, step number 4, we're going to hammer the living crap out of your triceps. The triceps can take a beating, and we are going to work them hard. I want you to incorporate at least 3, and if possible, 4 triceps exercises each week. You could include the close grip bench, skull destroyers, and if you're not sure what those are, search those on my channel. The JM press, cable tricep extensions, either standing and pressing down or overhead. The seated tricep press down. I love this station. I have it in my home gym, and I do them for 20 reps. Just pure brutality. You can do things like skull crushers, dumbbell skull crushers, French press, or even seated dumbbell overhead press. Now, the final step. Consistency. It is time to bring your A game. No more excuses. This is not going to work if you're not consistent, and don't take it seriously. You need to be reasonably consistent with calorie intake. You need to monitor your weight at least twice a week to make sure you're on track with your bulk. You need to get in the gym and be consistent with your program. You also need to make sure that this program is reasonable and sustainable. Don't program 5 or 6 days a week of training if you can only make it in 3 or 4. Use a program you can actually stick to. And some final notes, and I can't stress this enough. Track everything. Let's be precise. Track your workouts, monitor your nutrition, track your protein intake, make sure to weigh in twice a week to make sure your bulk is on track. I want you to focus on your main bench press exercise. Each repetition on the top set adds at least 5 pounds to your 1 rep max. So that's on your bench threes or your bench DDP. Each repetition on that top set or first set is going to add or equate to about 5 pounds to your bench press max. Our goal is to add 10 plus ones or 10 repetitions to this top set before the year ends. This will equate to at least a 50-pound addition to your bench press. Good luck, and DM me if you have any questions. I hope this information helps. I want to encourage you guys to follow me on Instagram at Ben the Barman. Send me a DM if you have any questions, or please consider joining TeamMassiveIron.com. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.